What's up, everybody? Ray coming at you with a little bit of a different video tonight. We're going to be just doing a little bit of discussion, quick discussion. We're going to talk about the elephant in the room that everybody is up in arms about, and rightfully so. There's some issues going on right now with the handling of the release of Final Fantasy VII Remake. There are actual parts of the world, Australia, parts of Europe, I think I saw Germany in there and some other places, I'm not completely sure about that, where the game is already out. Game's already out. Square Enix, they were trying, okay, so the culprit in this thing is the whole COVID-19 situation, okay? It's thrown a lot of people's marketing and merchandising plans off. There's some stores that aren't even open. Some people aren't even doing stuff now. So there are a number of things that are off or not being handled the right way right now. But basically, Square Enix was trying to get ahead of this thing. The way I understand it, they were trying to send shipments to places that might have a delay or might have a hard time getting the game on time, given the current situations of everything that was happening. Now, problem is, all of these stores that got these shipments at these different places broke street date. They all broke street date on this thing. And I guess it was happening in such a wildfire type manner that I guess Square Enix didn't even decide to levy fines or anything like that against these stores. I don't know what's going on with that. All I do know is people are picking it up, people are streaming it. There's some kind of like disclaimer out there that you can't show this off until street date or something. I don't know about that either. I'm just trying to stay off of Twitter as much as possible, YouTube as much as possible, because people are having this whole thing spoiled for them, and I don't want that. But what I do know is this whole thing has been just horribly mismanaged. Horribly, catastrophically bungled. And that's not all Square's fault, but they had to see this coming. You send these things out early to the stores, the most anticipated, easily. I don't care. Anybody can argue with me on this all you want. Throw it in the comments section. I don't care. Easily the most anticipated video game of all time. Of all time. You can argue that with me all day, but the numbers speak for themselves. Okay, the numbers just speak for themselves. The fan outpouring, the early raving from the critics and all that kind of stuff, it all speaks for itself, people. The evidence is there. That's a moot point at this point. You can't argue that point anymore. Easily the most anticipated video game of all time. And they're just like, we're going to send this, but please promise us you won't sell it early. Please promise us you won't show anything early. We're going to go ahead and send this to you, though. The hell did you think was going to happen? The hell did you think was going to happen? But I don't put all the blame on them, because at the end of the day, we're supposed to all be grown-ups. Supposed to all be adults, be able to handle things in an adult manner. So once the end recipient received those shipments, they didn't have to sell them in stores. They had to put them on the shelves. Now, a lot of those pre-orders did go into the hands of the people who pre-ordered them. I think they got like maybe a note that they couldn't show stuff until April 10th. So I don't know. I know a lot of pre-orders were sent to people's physical addresses, and they got them. And there's people putting pictures online of, the game, $59 being on store shelves in the little security cases hanging on peg hooks. That is totally out there, and that is totally happening right now. People are getting them from the store. You could walk into right into a store in any one of these countries that are doing this right now, breaking street date, and buy your copy. You can buy your copy, take it home, play it. You can put pictures online. You can do whatever. Again, at the end of the day, I'm a grown-up. I'm an adult. I'm going to not... I know it's out there. I'm going to stay off of the stuff. Should I have to do that? No. These people should have done what they were supposed to do. Square Enix should have not shipped these out until they were supposed to go out. They were trying to do the right thing. But at the end of the day, that's why you have emergency meetings on these things when you're in a business. 3 people say this would be a great thing to do, and then everybody else can agree, but the other 4 people need to say that would be a great thing to do, but we can't break street date because this is going to happen if we do. This is a clear-cut scenario that in the future, if you're thinking about doing this will happen. You can't trust people. You can't trust people to do the right thing for the majority of the time, because there's going to be, for every 10 people that do the right thing, 10 to 20 people that do the right thing, there's going to be one person that doesn't. It's always that one person that ruins it for everybody. Like this coronavirus stuff going on right now. We could be leveling off the curve right now, but you still got idiots out there hanging out, going to the grocery store, shopping together, catching up, treating it like social hour. You people are the reason that this mess is going to be around for like a year. It's all on you all, you know? So same thing with this. Same thing with this, you know? People can't do what they're told. People can't do things the right way. So now here we are. Now what does this mean for the fans? Okay, so I'm going to be real legit with you. If you spent $80 to upwards to $350 for that Soldier First Class Edition, which I did not. I'm a husband and father with a mortgage and bills and responsibilities. I can't spend $350 on a video game. I'm not a streamer that makes $3 million a year and has people throw them $20, $30, $40, $50 every stream every night and makes another $3,000. I'm not that dude, so I didn't get the Soldier First Class Edition. I wanted it, but it's just not possible. So, that being said, those that did do that, you should have received your copy. I'm putting that on Square Enix. I'm putting that squarely on them. If somebody gives you 80 to anything markup over retail price for the copy of the game, you pre-order it. Now, yes, you agreed to get it on April 10th, street date. People need to at least get it by April 10th. If you spent $350 for your Soldier First Class Edition, you should have received it already if they went and sent all these other copies out. That is a definite yes. In my opinion, that is a definite yes. Now, but there's also a part that says, hey, you agreed to get this on April 10th. All this other stuff aside, your agreement was you get it on April 10th. That's kind of where I fall right now, because I just got like a standard digital edition. I foresaw this coming, and I was like, I'm just going to have it preloaded onto my PS4. I can play it at midnight next week when it comes out. Have a jolly old time. You know, I know I'm in that boat. I accept that. I'm totally cool. As you see the countdown clock right there, I got that up there. It's going to be in my videos because it's a reminder to me. I've only got that much longer to go, and I've got other things I got going on. I got to work on while I'm doing the safe at home order right now. But yeah, so that's happening. That's a thing. If you gave them $350 of your hard-earned money already, you should have it in your hands right now. And if you don't, that is wrong. If they sent these things out to everybody else, even people who didn't pre-order, just walking into like a department store over in Australia or Europe somewhere, just taking a copy, taking it home, playing it, just like, oh, casually, oh, I'll try this out, yeah. And you spent $350 for your copy. A, I feel for you, and B, you should have gotten yours already. That's my opinion, and I will remain steadfast on that opinion. It's only right. Somebody gives you that much money for something, you need to get it to them. You know, so my opinion on that. But nothing can be done about this now. I mean, this nothing can be done about it now. So if you don't have it yet, I mean, that's just the way it is. You know, I don't have mine yet. I mean, digital download, we don't know what's going to go on with that. Would it be nice to get it early? Absolutely. Are they going to do it? No, they're not going to do it. Because, I mean, they could release the digital version. They could go ahead and do it. But we're only a week away, and plus they surely have like advertising and media releases planned for the final week leading up to the event of the release. So I don't think they're just going to scrap all that. You know, they're going to have marketing come out that says, you know, only 5 days, only 3 days, and this stuff is already produced. They're not going to scrap it. And from a company standpoint, they're like, well, there's only 7 days left. We'll ride out this 7 days, so that's what they're going to do. There's not going to be And I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I come back and look at this video in a couple of days and be like, man, I was wrong. They went ahead and did the right thing and put the digital version out there for everybody. They did the right thing, and I'm happy to be wrong about that. But where I'm at right now is I'm going to tell you the truth like I always do. I'm always 100% with you all. Having worked in marketing before, having done press releases and stuff, and having put together videos and things like that, I am going to tell you this stuff is already produced. It's in the can. They are not going to scrap all that work because they paid someone internally to do that work. Companies like this, they don't like to throw things away if they don't have to. So they're going to continue to roll all that stuff out. That's why people are mad on Twitter. They're like, oh, they're just acting like nothing's going on. You know, they're just rolling out these little things. And the people keep putting like little comments and stuff on the things, but they're seeing it. Yeah, they've got a social media department. They're seeing it, but they're not reacting because all the stuff you're seeing, they're not producing it the day of and putting it out. It's already produced, people. This was produced like at least a couple of weeks ago. They put this stuff on a calendar. Things have a deadline, a delivery date, and that delivery date is usually 1 to 2 weeks before they want to air something, so they can have room for edits and things if they want to. I guarantee there's at least 2 or 3 more episodes of Inside Final Fantasy VII Remake. There's probably a bunch of like little social media commercials they're going to be doing, and it's the point of no return now. What's done is done. It's a hard pill to swallow. It sucks, and I really feel for you people that spent $350 that Soldier First Class Edition and you don't have it. But it's where we are. It's where we are. I mean, we're going to have it in a week. We're going to have it in a week. I know that sucks that other people or even casuals are just picking it up and playing it or whatever. Hey, good for you guys if you're watching this video and you are. I got no ill will. I mean, if it was out on the store shelf here, you think I'd be making a video right now? Hell no. I'd be playing that game. So I don't blame them one bit. I do blame the stores and stuff for breaking street date. And Square Enix has some fault in this too. They should have seen this coming. You have got to see this coming. Anybody could have seen this coming. Hey, we're going to ship out some copies and make sure that it at least gets to people by the time it's released or whatever. They're going to have it in 2 days, dude. What are you talking about? They're going to have it in like 2 or 3 days, and this was like last week when they made the announcement. We're going to send these out. And even I was like, that's the good thing to do, because it might take a week plus to get everything sorted and get everything where it needs to go. No. They saw those Final Fantasy VII Remake boxes drop in their warehouse, and they were like, let's get this shit out now. Let's get this stuff on the shelf right now. Because everybody who's laid off for COVID-19, they got $100 laying in their checking account. Guess where 60 plus tax is coming? It's coming right here. We got to put these out right now. That's all the stores saw. The stores saw money signs. Square Enix was legitimately trying to do a good thing, but at the same time, doing that good thing, they should have seen this coming. So, I know a lot of you are upset. You got every right to be. You laid down money on this thing. You don't have it. People who didn't lay down money on it just kind of casually bought and sold, they've got it. I mean, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I can wait. But I know a lot of you all in my community are upset. You want to hear somebody talk about it. You want to hear somebody's both sides view opinion. And I'm giving it to you. I'm doing this video for you all because I am cool with it. But I'm not cool with the fact that people who lay down a lot of their hard-earned money don't have a copy yet and other people do. I think that's wrong. I'm not one of those people. I'm fine waiting until April 10th. That was always what I was going to do anyway. And I'll still have a great time playing it when it comes out next week, but I see your all's side of it too. I'm never gonna come out and just blindly defend like a company. I love Square Enix. They are my favorite video game production company. Capcom is right underneath them, but I will say they have mismanaged the situation. Absolutely, they have horribly mismanaged the situation. And what other people's opinions, other YouTubers, other streamers, and other influencers or whatever you want to say, their opinion's their opinion, and what they choose to put there is what they choose to put out there. Don't judge them if they want to come out and don't judge them if they don't want to come out and be too harsh on Square Enix, because a lot of them might have business dealings with Square Enix, that is a thing. I do not. I'm not beholden to any master in these situations, and I will always be 100% honest with you all. And my 100% honest opinion is they screwed up. They screwed up with this release. Most anticipated video game of all time. COVID-19 did have a big part to do with that. But this is not the first time they've bungled a big release. Let's be honest. It's not, you know? So, anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope y'all having a great night, whatever you're doing, wherever you're at. Have a good night. Be good to each other. You know, if you don't have to be out, stay home. Stay safe. Stay well. I know you're hearing a lot of people say that. I'm going to throw my name into the hat too, because, you know, I've seen in the past 2 weeks I've been out twice, and I had to go get stuff for my family, things we need, things my son needs, things me and my wife need, and she's gone out a few times too. And each time we've both gone out, we have seen people not doing the right things, being right up on each other, socializing, congregating. You're not supposed to be doing that stuff right now. I know it sucks. Sucks for me too. I miss my friends. I miss my other family. I wish I could see them. My little boy misses his grandpa and his grandma, you know. My wife wants to see her friends and stuff too. But, you know, it's what we got to do right now to make this happen, to get through this, so that the smart people can figure out medicine and doctor stuff. I am not a medical engineer in any way, so we need to let them figure this out, and we need to give them the time to figure it out. So I'm going to leave it at that. That's my PSA for the night after my mild rant on your all's behalf. So let me know what you all think. If you like that video, drop an elbow on that like button. I really appreciate it. We are going to be approaching 2,000 subscribers pretty soon. And I love, and in the comments you all are like, you know, man, you should have like so many more subscribers. Like, man, that really makes me feel good. But what that does, it makes me grateful for the almost 2,000 that I do have, because you all are quality. You're part of the community that I'm wanting to build here, and I couldn't be more thankful for all of you all. If I only had 100 or 200 subscribers or whatever, but you all are always filling up the comments and making me feel good and loving the content and jumping in on the streams and chatting. I love every one of you all. I'm grateful for every one of you. I really appreciate it. You all make coming into the studio and turning on all the lighting and equipment and shooting and editing, make it all worth it. So anyway, you all have a great night. Keep rocking, and I will see you all very soon. More content coming. So have a good night. Be good to each other. I'll catch you in the next one.